Just in time for Easter, a new movie is coming out. It's called His Only Son.
The film's director, David, and actor playing Abraham, Nicholas, joining us now first to tell us what the movie is all about. Welcome, gentlemen.
Thank you for having us.
Thanks for having us.
Tell us about the movie.
Yeah, so His Only Son, it tells the biblical account of Abraham taking Isaac to be sacrificed. That can be found in the 22nd chapter of Genesis. It really is one of the most controversial accounts that we see in Scripture. It's an account that people would scoff at or have a lot of questions about. Why would God ask a man to sacrifice his own son? And so, yeah, it's been a long journey doing this, 5.5 years, and it's coming out at the absolute perfect time. Easter. So.
Yeah, why now?
Well, I think you'll find out when you see the film. It's perfect as far as the Lord asking this man to sacrifice his own son 2,000 years before the Lord himself would sacrifice his own son on the same hill. Spoiler alert. But
why now? Because I think it took a lot of post-production to get this movie to where it is right now. So that's why, like this, I think those kind of movies, they take a lot of work in the post, like after the shooting. So
yeah, great timing. And there are so many stories that you could pull from the Bible. Why Abraham and Isaac?
Well, yeah, so I mean, my heart, so yeah, I'm the creator of the film, and my heart has been, since my time as a Marine in Iraq, has been to illustrate and exposit the biblical narrative through film. And so I've done that with a lot of different accounts, but this one in particular, because it is so scoffed at and it is so controversial, I wanted to be able to give an answer to people who might be questioning this account, and also to give a defense for believers to be able to answer the questions that their non-believing friends and family would have.
Nicholas, you play Abraham. Did you worry about taking on a role like this, and what did you do to prepare?
Of course I did. I was so worried when David approached me for the role, because it's not like a normal role. It's something that's on another level, and I've never played such a thing before. How did I prepare? It's like, to be honest, I prepared like I do to every role. Like I just looked up the character. I tried to put myself in the character's shoes, no matter how hard this might have been. And I prayed a lot while shooting the movie, and I was like, David knows I was so like living on another planet while shooting the movie. I didn't go out even on my day offs. I was like so focused on the role.
Oh, you're in character. Like
yes,
all the time, start to finish.
Yeah. I think it's the only thing to do such a part, because it's hard. Once you go out, you don't always know when you're going to be able to come back. And we were like shooting like really tight days, very hard days. And on my time off, I just wanted to reflect more on the character and on the scenes. So I was Abraham for the whole shooting time.
Yeah, and he blows it out of the water. Absolutely. It's just remarkable, his performance.
Well, it did open the Indy Zion's Film Festival, so congratulations on that. David, thank you for your service. What are you hoping the audience pulls away and takes away from this film?
Well, two things. One, I hope that people do see the relation, the comparison between Abraham and Isaac and the events of Christ on the cross, for one, because that's the whole point of the whole thing. But also, I think it speaks to each and every one of us in our most difficult parts of our life, in our darkest night, that the Lord is still there and He's working it for our good. So that would be the two takeaways.
Nicholas, what did you learn from shooting this, and about yourself even? How did it change you?
It's like I learned to be patient and to trust God even when things don't seem to work, because this is what Abraham did. And I still struggle with this, because I have a daughter myself, so I struggle with the fact of putting God first when you have a daughter. So like it's when I shot the movie, I was single, I wasn't married. But now, knowing that I have a daughter, it's I can see how hard it is on Abraham, like this conflict. And this is what was super interesting for me as an actor, actually, like this conflict, this dilemma between like putting God first, but at the same time he has so much love for his son. So like this thing for me was a beautiful material as an actor to work with.
David, who should see this?
Everybody should see this. Everybody, from the skeptics to the outright believer alike, and especially during this time of year, this is the perfect thing to come and reflect on.
His Only Son, released at the Zion's Indie Film Fest, but now you get to see it. It's in theaters March 31st. You can buy tickets at the website on your screen, and also at a link on our website, abc4.com/GTU. Nicholas and David, congratulations.
Thank you.
On the film,
Thank y'all
His
so
Only
much.
Son.
Thank y'all for having us.
All right.